Merry Christmas, everybody, and happy holidays. It's the Christmas special, and Jacob, are we still recording? I knew you had a hat. I fucking saw a glimpse of something red before this. Look at this guy. That's a
Yes, I
long
have a
hat, dude.
hat.
I could fit in that
I
hat. I
I could
could.
fit in this hat.
We could fit in that hat.
We
We
could
could do
fit in
some
this hat together.
things in that hat.
There we go. I lost my Christmas sweater, so I had to make up for it with a hat.
Are we still recording?
Yeah.
Okay, crazy.
I'm
We
moving
had a
my.
bit
I
of
had
an
to move my
event.
mouse away from the fucking stop recording button.
We had a bit of an event last year. It was a bit of a problem, a little problematic, but we're gonna keep this Christmas episode going.
I have to.
I got
I do have to tell you a little story about that. Or well, everybody. I have to tell everybody a story about that just because it's relevant. So, if you all didn't know, we had recorded like a whole Christmas special last year,
yeah, the whole episode.
but we didn't. It stopped recording because I ran out of space on the hard drive that these videos record to.
Oh, that makes
So it
sense.
just automatically stopped recording. Since then, I have been calculating how many gigs each of our videos take up based on what time frame they are. You know, like if they're an hour long, then they'll be roughly this size. Same with Derek and I's on From the Crypt. And immediately after I post them and they are uploaded, like the next day, I delete them from my hard drive. So they're
Oh
not
my
taking up
God.
space. And I make sure that I have at least X amount of space on my hard drive every single time we record now because of that specific moment. And if we don't have that much space on my hard drive, I do not hit record. I will sit here and like delete shit and move stuff to different hard drives and so forth to make sure there is enough space on that hard drive for us to record a whole episode and not lose it.
I've got to do the same thing with my phone every time I record. I cannot hit anything past 10 minutes at a time because for me to get the video recorded, put it in my editing app, edit it. I can't leave the editing app. I have to do it all in one sitting. Otherwise, I will get booted if I come back into it in an unfinished product. Get it uploaded back into my photo album so I will have at least, close to 20 minutes. I can't go past that. Otherwise, the whole phone shuts down and I have to delete everything. And all the recording and editing was for nothing. And I don't find out about that until the very end if it's nothing.
Fuck that shit, dude.
Yeah.
Fuck that shit.
Well, today it is going to be Christmas this week. That's the holiday that I think you and I celebrate. I don't know if we have any other ones going on. I don't on my end anyway.
I celebrate
But
Kwanzaa every year.
I've got a green light. He's got a red light. He doesn't have a Christmas sweater, but he's got a hat, which is cool. I have a Christmas sweater celebrating America, capitalism with my Coca-Cola bear.
Hell yeah.
I think I'm gonna check if the lights are still working. Got a little switch in here. Maybe. Oh shit. I don't remember how to operate it. It's been sitting in my closet for a year. I don't know if it's gonna go. I haven't washed it, so it's not like any of the electronics are fudged. Here we go. Oh!
Nice. Hell yeah. That's what's up.
Gang gang.
I'm just repping my boy Bottom Text. Go check him out on Instagram. Go pre-order some of his merch. He's got some sick ass designs on there. Check him out. I say merch, but it's not really merch. It's just his clothing brand.
That looks like a comfortable shirt. I just ordered,
It is
well, I
very
guess
comfy.
not just, but I ordered a shirt from a site called Graveyard Goods for they were having a Godzilla drop, Godzilla minus one. I have a long sleeve. It fits a little tight and it's kind of like moisture wicking long sleeve, which I don't really like, but the design is super cool. So it's hard to find a good shirt ordering online. I always like the design and the shirt feels weird.
Yeah, you have to actually go into the product details and see what material it's made out of, and then you have to know what
Yeah.
materials you personally like to wear and so forth. Which I know some people have that shit memorized, but dude, I don't know what is what and what feels good and what doesn't feel good. I just know that when I wear this shirt or when I wear a shirt that's like super comfy, I just know that that shirt feels comfy. I don't think about the materials and shit that go into it.
I just want whatever Hollister is making into their shirts. I want a Hollister shirt with whatever design I want on it. Those motherfuckers know how to make a shirt. All right,
I
before
don't
we
think I've
get
ever
into
wore a Hollister shirt before in my life.
no?
No.
You're missing out. Hit up their clearance rack anytime they're running low. That's the only time I can afford Hollister. But what do you got going on, man? What does this week entail for you?
So this week, my parents will be here. By the time this goes live, I don't know if they're already here or not. But my parents will be here.
They're
Arthur,
knocking at the door.
Arthur will be here. The worm, Caden will be here. Um, the babies have the whole week off of school. We took them out of school that week, so or daycare, not school. Um, yeah, that's it. I mean, and Christmas, I think we're gonna try to go see Nosferatu.
Dude,
Um,
that'd be hot.
yeah. Usually, I feel bad about going to places on Christmas Day because, like, I don't think that anybody should be open on Christmas Day. I don't think anywhere should be open on uh, Thanksgiving either. But I mean, here we are. We live in a fucking society, so here we are. Um, so I try not to go shopping or to anywhere. I try not to go anywhere at all on Christmas Day. But if you could see the state of our movie theaters, like just in general, not just here, but I think anywhere really, on a regular day,
Good or bad?
it's a fucking ghost town, dude. There's like 5 people in the whole building,
Yeah,
and you,
there's no such thing as like a midnight release or midnight showing. There's no
dude,
such thing as like the same wait opening day. That doesn't exist anymore.
Beetlejuice, and Deadpool and Wolverine both we went to opening weekend. Neither one were full.
Yeah, it was Deadpool and
Neither one.
Wolverine came really close.
I mean, they were the most full I've seen since we've been here. Same with Oppenheimer. But they weren't full. Now, had I told you that or had you told me that the theater was going to be empty when I went to see Endgame and Infinity War and shit, I would have laughed in your face, dude, because those
Yeah.
theaters were packed to the brim. I'm pretty sure I seen people standing up in the back. That's how fucking
Yeah,
packed they were.
just to get in there, just have a chance.
Yes, but movie theaters just ain't they're just not hitting anymore, dude. So we've talked about this here. I'm pretty sure, and I know for a fact Derek and I have talked about it.
Yeah.
But movie theaters are just not what they used to be, and that's a shame because I've always, since I was a kid, thought of a movie theater as an experience, not just watching a movie, but like a full experience. The popcorn, sitting in a big ass theater room with a big ass TV and shit, and your feet sticking to the floor because who the fuck knows what's spilled everywhere. Like, it's just all part of the experience of going to a movie theater, you know, and experiencing it more than likely with somebody else, you know. But it's just not the way it is anymore, and it sucks. So, my point is, Nosferatu might be an exception for me this year because, like I said, there's going to be a total of 5 motherfuckers in there all day anyway, and there's probably not going to be a whole lot of people at the movie theater as it is. So why not give them something to do? If they're going to be working there anyway, fuck it. You
They
know what I
gotta
mean?
earn that money.
Yeah. You know what? I'll go and like dump my popcorn all over the floor or some shit. No, I
There
take
you
that
go.
back. I'm not gonna waste popcorn. I eat that shit like crazy. I'll just piss on the floor or something. I don't know.
There we go. That'd be good. Make sure it trickles down the aisles too.
Oh, I'm just gonna whip my dick out and start peeing everywhere. Just gonna start spraying.
So
Like
anyway, I start blasting.
so anyway, I start blasting.
I feel
Um,
bad that you have a hat on and I don't. So I think
Jake
I'm
the
putting on
dog.
I think I'm putting on the J cat.
Dude, I've been
I think
getting
I'm
so fucking tired of watching the same Danny Go shit on YouTube and super simple songs for babies on YouTube that I've switched over to Adventure Time and SpongeBob, dude. We've been watching SpongeBob episodes and Adventure Time episodes like instead of all the fucking baby shows and stuff on it on YouTube.
Did you try Bravest Warriors yet?
No.
You son of a
I have
bitch.
not had time to do that yet. Jesus
It's
Christ.
5 minutes.
I don't have 5 minutes. Thank you
We
very much.
record for an hour.
I could be watching it right now then, but you
I could
chose right now
I could
to...
I could put it up right here and you could play Subway Surfers on your end.
No, I have not
We
watched
could,
it yet. I still have another video I just saved to my watch later yesterday that I was supposed to watch this morning, but then Toby and I had to finalize some stuff for some special project we worked on the other day. So I didn't get to do that yet. I had to go grocery shopping. Look, man, I'm busy. All right,
Sounds like a lot of excuses and
shoot me.
not good ones.
Shoot me.
Buddy, never mind. I think there've been enough people getting shot this year. I don't think
Not
we need to
enough.
add you to the
Not nearly enough. For legal purposes, that was a joke.
Yeah.
I do not wish anybody to get shot.
Hey, you know what you should watch is Watchmen Chapter 1
Jesus Christ.
and Watchmen Chapter
I
2.
don't have time. How am I supposed to watch all these?
Nothing, I'm just segueing it. These are newer. They're pretty good. I haven't seen the second one yet, but I watched Chapter 1 one morning when I was waiting for a tattoo. So that was cool. Um, it's more true to the comic. I hate the animation style because it looks like what's that stupid fucking Marvel one? The where they change the universes up and whatnot.
What if?
You know what I'm talking? Well, what if? It's that animation style and I hate it. But
Like
the line,
2.5D or whatever.
yeah, the lines are more true to the comics though. Like they say almost verbatim stuff that's happening in the comics. So that's pretty good. I
Nice.
also found out that Timu might be a scam. Breaking news, Timu might be a scam. This is not the movie in the picture that I ordered.
I could have told you
But
that.
I
Fuck
mean it's
Timu,
okay.
dude.
It's still a Blu-ray, it's still the disc, but like I expected a clear case with a much cooler design on the front of it. This is the devil all the time, by the way. It's Netflix only, so you have to pirate these kinds of things. And it just looks like the fucking printer ran out of ink when they were trying to make this thing.
Oof.
As long as I have a physical disc, I guess I don't care. But holy shit, all the lights gone. What just happened?
I don't know. It did get hella dark.
What just happened to me, man?
It's about to be a gloomy Christmas. You need to get you a ring light, bud.
I have a ring light. You can see it in the reflection. See?
Oh. Why is it so dark?
I've got it like dimmer because sometimes it'll just catch a flash of light and I'll turn into Jesus for a minute. There we go. It'll come back.
Yeah, that was weird. That was weird. Anyway, um, yeah, I don't have any movie updates. Meg and I have been watching Black Sails. Been finally showing her Black Sails. Like over halfway done with season 2.
That's good. Is it
Yeah,
good?
yeah,
Still like it?
I fucking love it, dude. This is my. I'm pretty sure this is like my 5th watch through.
Oh my God.
Dude, I fucking love this show, dude. It's so good, and I don't hear enough people talking about it. If you got Hulu, check it. Peep that
I've
shit.
definitely heard of it, but it was more back in the heyday when it was like super popular, coming out newer.
Yeah, if you're interested in pirates at all, I mean, it's pretty fun. Also, there's tons of like fucked up vulgar violence and gore and shit as well because like they don't really hold back on that kind of stuff.
You like that?
Trigger warning for SA at the beginning, first season. But a third of the whole entire show takes place at a brothel, so like you kind of like have to expect that to happen to some degree. A brothel during the golden age of piracy, nonetheless. So, um,
All the scurvy going around.
yeah, it's just there's a lot happening in it, but it's basically a prequel to Treasure Island. It's the story of Captain Flint and how he got the treasure to put on Treasure Island to begin with. Um, Only 4 seasons. It's a beginning and end kind of thing. It's not an ongoing thing. They did talk about making a season 5 going into the first bit of Treasure Island, but they said, nah, I think I like it where it's at. I like this. This is good. We're just going to leave it here. Um,
Does it have a good ending, or is it one of those shows that you're like, man, I need more or less?
it has a solid ending. I just wish that I wish they would have. I can't really say too much if you have any intention of watching it, but there's just one bit that I wish they would have moved or done something with at the end that would have shown that during the events of Treasure Island, you would have still seen Captain Flint's skeleton guarding the treasure. Uh, because that was, I mean, that's one of the big contingencies, I'm pretty sure, in Treasure Island, is like when they get there, he's never left. He's still there guarding his treasure, even though he's dead. Like, he's dead and, like, just a skeleton at that point. Um, but because of the ending we got, that doesn't really, I don't think that could take place unless they show somehow that he managed to go back to the island. But anyway, it is a very satisfying ending, though, because you still, all the characters that you know from Treasure Island, as well as many more, because this is a full-on TV show. There's tons of characters, obviously, within the confines of the show, line up perfectly to merge right into the story of Treasure Island. So that's very satisfying. Like, if you know the
Nice.
story of Treasure Island, you know that this character, like, you know Billy Bones is going to be at the Binbo Inn as a crazy drunk guy that's going to eventually give James Hawkins the treasure map to go find Flint's treasure and so forth. And, like, throughout the show, you can tell Billy Bones is getting to that point. So by the end of it, you can see, oh, shit, all right. He's definitely set up pretty well to be that drunk fuck at the bar, and so forth. Like, it's pretty cool. It's
When
pretty cool.
are you and I gonna go on a treasure hunt?
Tomorrow.
I'm down. I'll clear my schedule.
The 26th of December, 2024, the year of our Lord.
Sorry, I can't do a book talk and get my car fixed. I'm actually going on a treasure hunt.
Exactly. Exactly. I don't know, but we should. That'd be lit. I like treasure. I don't like treasure hunting.
What do you think your role would be? This is not the icebreaker today, but if you were in charge of being in a crew that was going on a treasure hunt, what do you think you would be doing?
Captain.
You think?
1000%.
Would you be the captain that's like upper management that doesn't know what the fuck they're doing or what's going on, but they're really good at barking orders and then coming around when everyone's fucking up just to ream them and then go back into their office, their cabin?
I like to be. I like to be pretty hands on, so no. I would probably be there with everybody else doing just as much as they are, if not more so. I like the physical work of things, but I also don't like being told what to do. So that's why naturally I'm a pretty solid leader. And you can ask anybody that I've ever been a manager of. Like, most of them I can probably attest would tell you that I'm probably their favorite boss, because that's just I'm a fun guy. That's just all it is. But also, I would, for the most part, as much as I could anyway, be out there working just as much as they were and so forth. But that's why I think captain for sure. Either that or
Big
quartermaster.
cheese.
Quartermaster, I could see myself being as well, who is like one step under the captain, pretty much. So
Gotcha.
yeah,
Solid rolls.
I could see that. But I wouldn't want to be a fucking. I wouldn't want to be a deckhand of any kind. I wouldn't want to be some guy that, like, washes the shit bucket or something. You know, like, I wouldn't want to be that dude. You know what I mean?
I'd be swabbing the poop deck for sure.
You'd be swapping the poop deck 1000%.
No, I'd be that guy that when we get to the place and there's obviously like curses and whatnot over the treasure, I'd be giving the island's history, and then I'd be telling people, hey, don't go there or don't like touch that thing because this will happen, and then I'd get ignored. That's my exact role. Just to make sure that I do the mission briefing and then completely get dismissed from any sort of anything.
Nice. Yeah, there's a part in Black Sails before John Silver becomes Long John Silver and gets his whole fabled tale and stuff. It's a long story, but
Long John Silver's the horrible fucking restaurant.
yeah. So right before, like, at the beginning, he is like not very well liked by the men on the crew, on Flint's crew and shit. And eventually, they have to, like, find their way of getting back on the crew. Like, they're out at sea, and they know once they get home, Flint and Silver are going to be deposed and sent away forever. They're never going to be able to be a part of this crew ever again. So the whole sailing home from that trip, they're trying to think of ways to make themselves relevant again. Like, I need to make sure that I am the captain again by the end of this trip in 2 days, and John Silver needs to make sure that he is a
It's a shitty restaurant.
valued member of that shitty restaurant again before that 2 days is up. And he is basically like a news guy. He just like tells the rest of the crew during mess hour where they're eating and shit, events that have happened within the crew. And he is like, at first they don't like it because he's kind of talking shit about some of them without naming names and stuff. But as the days go by, he starts telling everybody about all the goings on, including the guy that was like fucking the dairy goat on the ship or whatever. And everyone's like,
Hey, a word?
You fucked the dairy goat? And he's like, well, and then they beat the fuck out of him. So then, now that John Silver's making like little notes and stuff like this on people, they start to like him again, and now they love him again, and so forth. It's fucking awesome.
What a dude. I didn't know Long John Silver was like a real, maybe not real, but at least a fictional pirate. I thought it was just the restaurant.
Have you never seen Treasure Island?
No.
You ever seen Muppet Treasure Island?
No.
Have you seen Treasure Planet?
Yes.
Long John Silver? The cook?
Is he in it?
The cyborg?
Are you serious?
The main cyborg guy? Yes, that's Long John Silver.
No, I fucking missed that.
The cyborg.
Damn. That's a good movie too. I love Treasure Planet.
So do I. Treasure Planet is literally just Treasure Island, but in space.
Way cooler.
It's just a fucking sci-fi version of Treasure Island. That's all it is. Same characters, same outcome, same start. Just different setting. That's all.
All right, you ready to get festive?
Yeah.
Well, Jacob, aside from a hard drive, obviously, I'm just curious to know, what are you asking for Christmas?
It took me a second.
It's like a general thing I want to throw out there. Not that I'm going to get you anything on this list. You don't deserve it. But I kind of want to gear it a little more specifically towards, holy shit, look at that. He's holding 2 hard drives.
It's old ass hard drives. Things have
But,
been around since before I was born, probably. No, I'm just kidding.
I kind of want to do this episode just because every Christmas I have to tell my parents and my grandparents and anybody that is not my wife or my in-laws, I don't want anything because their gifts fucking suck. And it's not that just they suck. It's like I can't tell them to get me something that's on the internet. They won't figure it out.
Yeah.
I can't tell them exactly what to get me and step by step how to get it. That also, it takes away all the fun when they don't know you well enough to get you something that they know you would like. So I end up with a gift bag with a cat calendar and a bag of pistachios in it. That's not a joke. That's the average Christmas.
Dude,
so I tell them nothing because I hate it.
Our grandparents gave us I think I told this story last year, but I got a spoon one year from my grandparents. Yeah. And my sister got a fork or something from the same set.
And your brother got a sword.
No, my brother wasn't even born. We were little.
Oh, I thought at one point he got a sword.
No. That was like a.
Did he inherit that?
No, it was my cousin's claymore, and the one that we used in the pizza verse.
Mm.
And go watch that, by the way. Plug, shameless.
Every time.
No, me and my ex-fiance, we were about to move into the house that like the one that we recorded the pizza verse in. Shameless plug, go watch it. And my Aunt Kathy was visiting, and she got us a blender, just like a blender to like
the blender that we used in the pizza verse.
No, not even the one that we used in the Easter egg hunt challenge either. Different blender entirely.
Wow.
I'm sure you remember that blender.
I do. I remember drinking that chonky mix.
Anyway, she got us a blender, and it was cool because, I mean, whatever. We got our use out of it. But Caden ended up getting a fucking claymore, and I'm like, Aunt Kathy,
what are you doing?
I came first. What the fuck? That's all that was. Just a random like gift because she doesn't get to visit very often. She lives in Virginia, so like she's not like right down the road like a lot of my family was. So we hadn't seen her in a long time, and she just felt the need to give us some gifts.
I'm already primed to segue this. Have you? I'm totally ditching. Like we're not ditching it. We're gonna. It's still answering the question, but I want to know because you had siblings too. Did you guys ever try to make a deal and swap gifts if you didn't like what you got?
No,
No, you were never like, Caden.
me,
This
me,
blender
Deanna.
has like multiple blades. You just have the one blade.
No, me, Deanna, and Caden are each 6 years apart. So like me and Caden
Oh,
are 12
okay.
years apart. So the things that I want are significantly different than the things that they would want. We just
That's
there's such an age difference that like most of the time it wouldn't have worked that way.
that's fair. My oldest of my siblings, he is 5 years younger than me. But we would still get like the same things. Like one year, we were both getting the DS Lite when that was sort of newer. He got a blue one. I fucking hate the color red. It's my least favorite color.
What are you, a bull?
And what?
What are you, a bull?
Yeah, basically a Red Bull. Yeah, yeah. No, but he
Red
got the
goat.
bad color. He got he got the a blue one. I fucking love blue. It's my favorite color. But he argued with, or I guess the morning of, because I was coming from my mom's. This is what happens when your parents are divorced: is you get two Christmases. It's fucking lit, except for when you're getting abused on both ends. But I get to come over, and my brother's been there overnight, and he comes to me ruining Christmas, saying like, "Oh, you got this, you got this, you got this," because I opened it and we're getting the same shit. You got a DS. So I'm like, "Fucking a, all right." And I go and open it, and it's got his name tag on it. I'm like, that ain't right
Lame.
because it's the red one. And I tried desperately to trade him, and he's 5 years younger. So I made the deal with him. He didn't understand it because he doesn't know how day trading works yet. And he bursts into like a crying fit
You
because
should have beat him
now
up.
he's got the red DS, and I'm happy with the blue one. And I'm like, there's no difference, man. Just fucking take it. And he's like, no, I want the blue one because you want the blue one. I'm like, God damn it.
Dude,
Switchback, I ended up with a red fucking DS.
you should have beat him up.
Should have. I probably did, and then he probably cried some more.
I want to fucking make you like the red one.
I'm gonna beat you until all you're seeing is red.
Oh fuck.
But you
Yeah,
never, yeah, okay. I guess you haven't. Well, I guess the answer is that question then.
because Deanna is my next like my oldest sibling, younger than me, but still like older than Caden. She's 6 years younger than I am,
Yeah.
and she also has wildly different interests than I do. So like it would not have worked out to any of our advantage whatsoever, unless it was like candy or something. I could see us maybe like trading candy or whatever. Like if we got something like that in our stockings or some shit, um, or like sharing our candy and stuff with each other maybe, but never like our full on gifts. Um,
Man.
just because like I don't know, just, we just never liked the same stuff at any given age that we were at.
My brother and I were always getting the exact same gift as each other, but like in a different color. And we were 5 years apart. We got four-wheelers one year, which was fucking sweet. But, and it's
You got the red one.
only, no, I got the fucking green one. Another
You
bad color.
damn, you got green on your
But
screen.
this one was just for festivities.
Oh,
This one
fair.
couldn't this one couldn't be argued though. The four-wheeler couldn't because mine was so much bigger. Like he literally couldn't reach the pedals. I had rack on the front and back. It was fucking awesome. Mine was meant for hauling shit. And I like
Nice.
to do that. His was more of like a motor, not motocross, but something close to that where
Like
it
an
was just
ATV.
rounded in the front and the back. Like it was meant for, yeah, it was meant for speed.
Yeah,
So his was a little bit smaller as well.
gotcha.
And we argued about that still because he was like, "No, I want the big one." I'm like, "You can go get fucked. You don't have shit to haul. You're too young. You don't have stuff
Maybe
yet."
if you fucking gave me the goddamn blue DS, we wouldn't be
right?
having this conversation. Nah,
Wouldn't be here
I'd
right
still
now.
take the big one. Fuck.
Okay. Well, then I guess if we can just move past that, then back to the original, man. What are you wanting for Christmas?
Nothing, dude.
I'm not getting you anything. You don't have to lie to me. There's got to be. What would you ask Santa for if you had to? Like, everyone knows that you ask Santa for the most exorbitant things that you can't afford and you don't want to make your families try and buy for you.
The only thing that I can see myself like really, really wanting, and again, it's still all practical shit too. Like I still like in my head it's practical anyway. Like for the most part, the only thing I give a fuck about getting for Christmas is socks. Because I if I get a hole in my sock, I throw it away. I don't keep holy socks. That's it.
Dude,
I
what a
don't fuck with holy
waste.
socks. No, dude, I can't do it. I can't
If
do
my
it.
sock has like 60% integrity left, going on the foot.
No, 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 no.
Because
Because if my foot touches the cold ass ground through my sock, fucking miss me with that shit, dude. Not happening.
that's why you got shoes.
I'm not gonna wear shoes around my house, dingus.
I suppose you throw out your shoes when they get holes in them too, don't you?
No, my shoes have holes in them. I'll wear them forever. But I always ask for socks. WoW time cards. That's nice. That's nice stuff. So I don't have to pay for WoW. Um,
I forgot it's like a paid thing. That's so fucked.
it is fucked. It's such a fucking lame ass. Like anybody that has been paying for WoW as long as I have should be grandfathered into a clause that you don't have to pay for it for the rest of your life because I have sunken so much money into that fucking game.
Can you guesstimate how much to the dollar do you think has been put into it?
I could probably do some math real quick.
Oh God, by the hours.
How old was I in 2000? Wait, no, I would have been 9 years old. So,
Imagine having to do math to figure out your age.
yeah, I know. Wait, I'm blanking.
Survey says.
How many
Do you need me to?
how many years?
I'll help you out here.
How many years would I have been playing WoW? So it would have been from the time I was 9 to 10 to 11.
How old are you
29.
now?
I'm 29 now. Why am I blanking so hard on this shit?
29. You've been playing since you were 9, so 20 years. Holy fuck, man.
Yes, 20 years.
Holy shit.
So let's say I was not paying for it, obviously, when I was 9. That would have been my dad.
No,
So
that's
let's
fine. I just want to know how much money total do you think has been put into?
to my account.
Yeah. And has there been an inflation with time cards?
As far as I'm aware, it's always been 15 a month.
15?
Yep.
Holy shit, dude. Hang on, I can do the quick maths on this.
$3,600 roughly.
Yep. My God.
That's not including any in-game shop purchases that I've made, like mounts and stuff like that. And I know I have bought some of those. I have a few of those. um, game level boosts. I've gotten a couple of those. WoW tokens, which is pretty much just buying gold. I've gotten a couple of those. So probably nearing $4,000.
Dude, that's probably not nearly as much as some people have put into it. Like, that's not even close to what I've seen 1 to 2 streamers put into CSGO in one day.
Yeah. No, I've
But still,
definitely
you've
not
given
put
some
in.
really good.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
4,000 fucking dollars, dude. You know what I would do with $4,000 right now?
I was gonna say
Not put it into WoW.
you've been giving some Blizzard employees some really good Christmas bonuses.
The ones that are left.
Yeah.
Some of the ones that I was paying for their bonuses for probably don't exist anymore.
Wasn't that all grooming? Wasn't that whole deal?
It was sexual assault.
Oh, okay, even better.
It was that. It was just like just absolute terrible sexual misconduct and
Ooh, I have to share. some wild news with you. You can keep going while I find it because I want to get the term just right as to not offend anybody.
Anyway,
That's a joke. You'll find out why.
that's pretty much why, or that's pretty much what I would ask for is probably WoW time cards. I would ask for socks like I always do. Literally anything off of Wizard of Barge, the website Wizard of Barge, where I got my BDSM shirt.
Yeah.
Just because literally all of their designs are fucking flames, every one of them. Um, they've got some Magic the Gathering designs on there too. You should check out.
I think I've actually seen those ads like floating by.
Dude, there's one with like I think it's like two goblins playing cards at a table. It's got the Magic logo at the top, and it says, "I came looking for a challenge, but I only found you." I
God,
fucking
dude, that's like a Walmart shirt.
I know, but it's got the Wizard of Barge artwork on it though. That's what makes it fucking lit. It's such a
Oh,
cringy ass like phrase to put on a shirt, but because it's Wizard of Barge, it works.
I need to do those. I need to ask for like the airport shirts. Do you know what I'm talking about? I think I've used that term on here before.
Mm-mm.
Okay, so there's a TikTok trend where the girlies would get together before they go on a big trip, and they would get each other these ironic fucking shirts off of Etsy or whatever that were just heinous with some weird shit that you shouldn't say in public, and they put them on to walk through the airport. And
You want to see what I got Chelsea? Because she'll never watch this.
you don't know that this is going to be the episode that she does.
Oh fuck, I don't know where it's at.
Well, that's going to be a problem. You're going to need to find that
Hang
in
on.
2 days.
Let
You've
me
only
see.
got 2 days to find it.
I know where it's at. Hang on.
He's running away, chat. There he goes. Hat off and everything. Oh God, Jacob's just disappeared into the darkness. Dude, you gotta know that you look like the hobgoblin gremlin in the corner over there digging about. You ever hide a gift so well that you hide it from yourself? Jacob, there's no way. He's digging through everything. He just went through the laundry. He's throwing his hands up in the air. He has no idea. Off he goes again. Dang, I really want to tell him about this Illinois law that's going to be passing. Can't call people offenders anymore. He's back in the office. He's off screen, but he's looking. Oh, he's coming up with nothing. He's got nothing.
I don't know where the fuck I put it. But anyway, it's a black shirt. It's a black shirt with a fucking bodybuilder on the front of it like this. And it's got a hot rod car coming in the back and flames and shit. And it says Hemorrhoid Conqueror on
That's so good.
it. It's fucking awesome, dude.
Uh, well, we could actually put this on a shirt. I thought this was interesting. I saw something at the top of Google that said there's new laws coming to Illinois in 2025. And one of my favorites on here is replace the term offender with justice impacted individuals in Illinois Crime Reduction Act. Yep.
Oh,
There's no
hell
more
yeah.
sex offenders. Okay, there's sex
None.
justice impacted individuals. What are these woke leftists doing for the sex offenders now? Come on, man.
Yeah, it's fucking wild, dude. That's crazy.
Oh, that would be
Oh,
good to put on a shirt with a frog that has a cowboy hat, though. Those are always classic.
I don't know if I don't know if Deanna's gonna watch this, but if she does, it's probably gonna be before she sees her gift anyway, or after she sees her gift anyway. But I got this for Deanna.
Oh no. Dude, it's a beautiful tapestry with fucking Gibby from iCarly when he's shirtless holding up a cup and it just says, "What are you, a cop?"
What are you, a cop? Dude, she fucking quotes it all the time. She quotes it all the time. She fucking loves Gibby.
I wish I could get a bunch of random shit like that to hang up in my office instead of the stuff that I actually care about.
I got Caden some counter
Some dice. Oh,
counter
is that the
dice.
full kit with or is it just dice?
It's dice, and it's got dice that have like double strike and menace,
Oh,
haste, all that kind of stuff.
yeah, the keyword counters.
Yep. Because he likes
Good
shit like
shit.
that. He likes shit like that.
Um, I don't know what I'm asking for Christmas either. The only thing that really stands out to me that I know I'm not gonna get is the Mjolnir from God of War Ragnarok. That thing's pretty sweet, but it's like $100. It'd be really cool to just have as a little trinket.
There's a shop that it's in Rhode Island somewhere. We went to it, and it's like not too far from where I live, that has replica weapons and stuff from various different games, and they had that fucking Mjolnir in there, and I was like,
Oh,
oh shit. And they also had the axe as well.
the Leviathan axe,
Yep. And they had his war blades as
blades,
well.
blades of chaos.
Yep. They had the fucking Triforce sword. Link's why am I blanking on all these fucking names tonight? What the fuck, dude?
Yeah, what are you doing? If they were
Link's
Lord of the
sword.
Rings, I bet you can name them all.
Oh yeah, of course they had Sting and Glamdring and all that kind of stuff too. But yeah, they had a ton of replica swords and shit. And I was like, man, if I had that $4,000 that I've spent on WoW right about now.
Right. Dude, there was one shop. We had something similar like that was in a mall close by at one point. I think it was in Burlington. They
Yeah,
had
the import store.
blades. Yeah.
Yeah,
And dude, I'm still looking for a fucking Infinity Blade. They had one once, but it was like from a forge that was Norwegian, some seller, and couldn't get it. It was out of my price range. It was like 350, $400. I want the full metal replica. I don't want some fucking styrofoam cosplay stupid bedazzled thing. I want the real deal.
I want battle ready, like full tang. I want this blade
Full tank.
to be able to be used in combat, combat
I
ready.
want to I want to know, will it kill or not?
That's it. Yeah, no. There's a couple of blades I would like to have like actual replicas of. Of course, I'd like Frostmourne from World of Warcraft, but I'd also want like Sting and I want the fucking flail, the big ass massive flail that the Witch King of Angmar has. That's
Yeah.
like just ridiculously big and 1000% way too heavy to swing as hard as he does. But I want that flail so bad, dude.
They need to have like a two-handed, almost like Grim Reaper scythe style handle for a flail,
Yeah.
followed by whatever the fuck you want to put on the end of it.
Oh, I'm sure they do. I'm sure they do. So,
Yours has
Sauron's.
skulls, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Both of them are skulls, little tiny skulls right there. They look like little
Yeah.
nuts. Anyway,
The cat's got fucking nuts.
Sauron's mace is like that. It's fucking massive. I mean, he's big, so we can just swing it around, but it might as well be a two-handed, just like big old fuck you rod, basically.
Ooh, I know another good blade. We can ask Santa for all these things, and I'm sure his elves would be happy to make them. But Death's Scythe from Dante's Inferno,
Yeah,
the thing that's basically just a fucking skeleton with a blade on the end of it, and it's
that
like
would be hard.
at least 13 feet long.
Yeah, that would be hard as fuck. Like, I would totally get something like that. I've got swords and I've got machetes. I've got a flail. I've got daggers. I've got little knives and shit. But I want a fucking battle axe. I gotta get a battle axe of some kind because I don't have one of those yet.
Two-headed or one?
Either.
It matters.
I mean, a double-sided one would be sick, but
Doesn't isn't Gimli's
he's got
one-bladed?
he's got both.
Okay.
He's got some that have one.
Trust me.
Toss me. Don't tell the elf. Yeah, I would like to have a battle axe. I would like to get a mace, some kind of mace. That'd be sick. Um, so back to what you were saying about asking for gifts and stuff from your relatives and shit, and like they just wouldn't be
Oh
able to
yeah,
figure
that's
it
a
out.
good one.
I think that the past 5 years or so, we have started to create a wish list on Amazon of just things throughout the year that we want. And me, my mom, and Deanna and Kaden share our wish lists with each other. That way, when Christmas time comes around, we all know to just go check each other's wish lists and stuff. and we just get something off of the wish list. That way we know at least no matter what it is, they've shown interest in it to some degree.
That's a good idea.
And then obviously there's only one stipulation: don't put it on your wish list if you're going to end up getting it, because
Yeah.
that defeats the purpose, obviously. But so that's usually what we do for the most part, is we just make a wish list on Amazon and we share that around, and then for the most part that's what we get each other. This year I stepped away from that because I had limited funds to work with, but I know my people pretty well. I got them some shit that I know they would like. When I went to Chelsea, I was like, dude, I cannot wait to give you your gift. And she said, am I going to be ashamed to wear it in public? Because she knows my gift from last year was also a meme shirt. And I was like, yes, you are.
Good.
Yeah. I cannot wait, dude. I cannot wait. I can't wait for her to open it right in front of my parents, too.
I there's some shirts or some like wares that I keep coming back to, and one that I can't stop thinking about is an embroidered Bass Pro fishing hat, you know?
Yeah.
But it just says stop, that's my ass, bro.
Stop, that's my ass, bro. Yeah. Yep. I've seen that before.
Yeah, I like that.
I'd wear that
Or
everywhere, dude. I'm not lying. I would wear that everywhere.
I'm tempted to get you the shirt that's I want to say Dumbledore because I'm all fucked up in the head on Harry Potter right now. Gandalf pushing Gollum in a shopping cart in the dark woods.
Dude, I'd wear the fuck out of that shirt, dude.
What size do you wear? You wear a medium? You look like a medium kind of guy?
Yeah, medium to large. I'm getting a little tubby.
I'll
I've gained 10
look into
pounds.
that.
I've gained 10 pounds in the past, 4 months.
Jesus.
I don't know how. I just have.
It's from all that not working that you do, you lazy fucking bum. From
Shit.
sitting around at home all day recording podcast episodes or denying me a time to record a podcast
I tell
episode.
you the same time every day.
And then
And
I see an
you're
upload from you and Derek. I'm like, man, fuck.
I tell
I
you
could have
the
taken a
same
time
times,
slot.
and then you always say, "Hey, are you ready to record?" After that time
Yeah,
frame.
do you know why? My wife works 3 to 11 my
Okay,
time. So the mornings I spend with
that's
her, the
four
time that
to
she
12 my
leaves,
time.
the time that she leaves for work is when you are no longer available. That's where we're at.
That's rough. That's rough.
Yeah. Oh man. But yeah, the parents getting shitty gifts happens a lot of the time. My favorite is my mom every year. I try to tell her no, and then I straight up don't give her any ideas. She will somehow get me a gift card that I don't want and won't use. It's that bad. She'll give me an Apple gift card, and I'm like, I pirate all my music. What am I gonna do? And she'll spend an exorbitant amount on it because I didn't tell her anything else. So it'll be like a $50 Apple gift card that I just convert into 10 minutes of happiness on a game that I don't play anymore on the phone because we're getting those in-app purchases. Or it'll also be something from the as seen on TV aisle at Walmart. I can't tell you the amount of flashlights and fucking utility knives that I have. I could actually open this whole drawer. This
Jesus
whole
Christ.
drawer is it's just fucking knives and utility shit, flashlights and whatnot.
Damn.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, I like I also like the creativeness that comes with, at least with my parents and family and shit. It's it's cool to get something you want, but it's also cool to see what people get you without asking, you know?
yeah,
It's interesting to see what that ends up being. For example, I can always count on Chelsea's gift to be completely fucking unhinged and something involving a penis, because she thinks it's funny as hell for me to open up things that are penis related in front of my parents. And
that
then
is
we
though.
all get a fucking good laugh out of it. It's great. I know that I'm gonna get something that's actually truly heartfelt from Deanna every year, like something that she actually put some thought into. Um, My mom is going to find something either practical that I could use around the house or something that she thinks that I need more of. Uh, Most of the time, kitchen related or something. Um, or just something she finds that's cool that she thinks that I would like or whatever. And then Kaden is usually going to get me some nerdy shit because obviously we both are into nerdy shit. So it's cool to see that consistency there, but also like what it's going to be this year. There's always variables there that don't change, like the fact that Chelsea's gift is going to be unhinged every year. But it's still always different. Like I have a little snail penis, a little penis snail. That's like a resin penis with a snail shell on it and stuff. Did I ever think in a million years that I would have that sitting up on my shelf over there? No, I didn't. Did I ever think that I was going to have a massive black cock plush? No, I didn't. But I do now.
And here we are.
Here we are.
See, you're sort of more heartfelt and nice though. Like you get a good surprise out of it. Mine, unless it's yeah. So my wife is normally really good about getting gifts. She's been slacking recently. Kind of scary. I know, right? I gotta correct the action. No, her gifts are always amazing. I think she topped out though with like giving me a cat and giving me the PlayStation 4. Like it's really hard to top that. And it's hard to put that pressure on yourself every year to top those things. And my in-laws are really good because they do use eBay and Amazon, so they know where to go and find my shit. So it's usually just like books that I tell them to go get. Or last year it was movies, and I could count on getting like stuff that I actually wanted, and I was really happy that someone listened to me. Otherwise, it's like we we got from I don't know who gave it to us like a couple years ago, but my wife and I got a Christian themed cookbook with a recipe book. Like, what do we do with this?
I don't know.
Not Christian, and I don't cook. Thumbing through and looking for the air fryer recipes. Nothing in there. We even last year we ended up getting like 4 jars of really good jam or jelly. I think they were jam, and I was like, "Oh, those look like really good flavors. Actually, we'll I'll go out of my way to buy fucking bread to make toast with this." Haven't opened them. It's been a full year, and there's haven't opened them.
You should try those right after we get done recording.
I'm not gonna.
You should.
I'm gonna eat after this, but it's not gonna be that because I just don't want to. I just don't feel like it.
Give it a shot.
No,
Do it.
I'll use them as decoration like some people do in their kitchens,
Yeah.
like they do with the peppers that are drying out,
Yep. Yep.
just hanging up on a shelf.
Yeah. I don't know. I know I have definitely gotten gifts in the past that okay, so there's always something that like just ends up sitting there and not ever being used or touched ever again.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes it's like candy or something that I just don't like or I have no desire to eat whatsoever. Like the chocolate with the marshmallow in the middle, like the Santa chocolate things or whatever with the marshmallows in the middle of it. For some reason, I get those in my stocking every fucking year. My mom insists to put those in my stocking every year. I never eat them. I never eat them. I never touch them. So
Does
last
she
year,
know that you don't eat them? Have you told her?
I don't know. But regardless, the last year that I was in Iowa, I remember I had a box of like just an empty box that I was putting my gifts in because we opened presents at my parents' house and I put everything in a box to carry over to my house. And it sat at the top of my stairs, off to the left at the top of my stairs on that little like ledge forever. Like it sat there the whole rest of the year that I was living there. I never touched it again. And it had those in it. It had I don't remember. There was a couple other things in there that like it just sat there. I never touched them.
Yeah, but there's also with those gifts, doesn't it feel like there's like a grace period? Like you can't throw it away for so
Well,
long,
yeah,
like
I feel
until next
bad.
Christmas.
I feel
Yeah,
bad, yeah, because they're like somebody got me this, but like
they don't have to know.
yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll just regift it to them.
Oh, that'd be hard as fuck.
Power move for sure. Give
Guys,
me
I
one of
got
these
so
things
much use
again.
out of this, but
Give me one
you
of
need
these
it.
things again, and you're gonna get it again. That's just how it's gonna be.
Maybe that's what I could do is if my grandparents and my mom get me anything this year, I just regift it to them. I'm like, I told you nothing last year. I told you nothing for 4 years straight,
Dude,
so I'm giving it back.
keep a roll of tape and wrapping paper in like your closet or bathroom or something like that, and then whenever they give you the gift, just say, "Hey, I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick. Go and wrap it really quick, and then bring it back
Oh,
out. And hey, I got you
well,
this."
I'm thinking like I do the lightly unfolding thing that some people do with the wrapping paper because they're fucking nuts. And I just pluck it open, or maybe I get an X-Acto knife and I just carefully slice it open. They're like, "What are you doing with it?" I'm like, "Oh, just in case." I open, I go, "Yup," and I shut it and I tape it back up and I I put a new name tape on it and hand it back to them. Same day and everything. Actually, I wait for everybody to open theirs and I see the shit that I get. And I go and I slide it back under the Christmas tree, and as everyone's going, I'm like, "Hey, I think we missed some."
Your pile of
It's
gifts
all
is
for them.
significantly smaller.
Yep.
That's awesome. That's fucking awesome.
There's not enough chaos at my family holidays. It's just tension, and everyone wants to leave because no one wants to talk to each other, and we're all just angry for different reasons. So
Love that.
I think if I could stir the pot just a little bit more.
Might as well make it interesting, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Never a dull moment.
Or I think the other most unhinged thing I can do that I'm thinking of it is as we're leaving, I make sure I'm the first one to go so they see, but I put the gift under my tire and I drive off. I just leave it there. Smush.
Put a different gift under each person's tire.
Oh, make them run it over.
And then the one thing you hated the most, you put under your own.
Mm-hmm. Mmm. Mmm.
Everybody's got a hand in taking back what they gave you. Put the gift that person got you under their tire.
Yes. Give them a bomb.
And then whichever one you hated the most, that person's not going to have a gift. And you're going to be like under their tire, and you're going to be like, yeah, I'm doing this
I'm
one.
good. I'm gonna be under their tire.
Wrapped up in a bow.
You make me feel this way.
That's awful. That is awful.
Anything else you want to cover for Christmas while we're here?
I think Christmas this year is going to be significantly more impactful this year than it has been in recent time because there's babies involved. And I remember when I was little, their age and a little older, obviously, where Christmas was just like fucking magic, right?
Mm-hmm.
That magic is long gone, okay? For me, that is long gone. Yes, it's still a fun day to get together with like people you care about and shit. Like if that's your bag, if not, I get it. I totally understand. But like for me, it's a cool day. Most of the time, it's a day of no like arguing and getting in it with anybody and shit. So we'll see. I know with the election being kind of diversive this year, that might change. But hopefully, we get into no spats this year, and we just hang out with each other and shit. That's always a good thing. But there's never any magic behind it anymore. But seeing those kids like open their gifts and light the fuck up is going to be, it's just gonna sprinkle a little bit of magic back into it, I think. And I'm looking forward to
That
that quite a bit.
that'll be sweet. Unless
Oh,
they start fighting and they want to swap presents, which I don't think
nah, they won't do
Emmett
it.
can even talk, right?
Yeah, he's still babbling. He don't know what the fuck's going on. He's gonna be
All right.
satisfied with the boxes, dude. He's not gonna give a shit about any of the toys there.
Dude, sometimes a good box will like set you up.
Dude, he loves just sitting in boxes and playing in them and shit. He just loves that shit. He eats it up. The amount
Wrap
of
him
wrapping
up.
paper and shit that going around, dude, he's just gonna have a good time being there. So
Uh, I am hoping for another great Christmas. I am excited this year because normally I guess my presents instantly that my wife got me. She's really bad at like with a liar face, so you can see like the dimples go up, a little smirk as soon as I guess it. And it's usually in like one to four like guesses that I get it spot on. I haven't
Nice.
guessed. I haven't had any desire to guess. She came in with a really heavy ass Amazon box that she made me carry in, and I didn't ask for anything fucking heavy. I never do. So we'll see, I guess.
Interesting.
Yeah, I have no idea what's gonna be I can't say under the tree. We don't have a tree. I don't know what I'm gonna open up. I don't think I told you this, but it's like a gag surprise sort of. We don't have a tree, but in my closet where I hide some of my shit for Christmas, there was a big inflatable for Halloween, that you're supposed to put in your yard. It's Karomi from Hello Kitty and Friends, which she's been obsessed with this year. And this fucker's like 4 feet tall.
Hell yeah.
So I'm gonna blow that. I'm gonna get up early. I'm gonna blow that thing up and
Oh,
put the presents near it.
nice.
I just gotta find a place where the dogs and cats won't like tear into it.
Just want to get an inflatable tree one year.
Get
Honestly.
a get an inflatable. It doesn't have to be like a tree, but yeah, get like a chromie or some kind of thing. Wait until Halloween's over and you can get one of those yard ornaments.
It'll never happen because everybody that I'm with always wants a Christmas tree. So it'll never happen. We have a Christmas tree. It's already up. It's already decorated. Lights and everything.
Lame.
I put up Christmas lights outside. It's the first time in a long time I've put Christmas lights up anywhere. So that was fun. Not really, but um yeah, we'll see. We'll see how this Christmas goes. We'll have to talk about our haul for
Yeah, we
our
will.
for our next video or during
Yeah,
our next video.
we'll be seeing you all next year.
Yep.
Haha.
Next fucking year.
Next, yeah, two holiday specials back to back. We're doing the New Year's. The New Year's episode comes next.
Sure
If
does.
I did my math right.
Yep. That's gonna
If
be
I
fun.
didn't, then you lucked out.
Yeah, that's all I got, man. That's all I got for Christmas presents. What's
That's
on my
about it.
Christmas list?
That's about it for me. We covered quite a bit today. So thank you all for watching this, and we look forward to seeing you next week because we know you're going to be here. You have to be. Share with us in the comments what are you most excited for Christmas, presents wise. We don't care about people, fuck 'em, or
Fuck
emotions or food. We want to know
this.
the stuff. Goodies.
Yep.
What blades are you asking for from the fucking import shop?
What are your material desires?
Yeah, but until then, yeah, we'll catch you on the next one. Stay festive. See y'all. Peace.